What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Struggle. I'm Nadeska here with Wayno and Akademiks, and we got Lil Baby with us this morning. He just dropped his second album, My Turn. Now, the last time I saw you at Complex was 2 years ago. You came up here for Peter Rosenberg's show. At that point, it didn't seem like you were really comfortable with interviews, but a lot has changed. You've been out, you've been talking a lot. So are you just feeling more comfortable recently?
No, I really ain't comfortable with interviews. It's just...
You're a superstar, you gotta do it now.
I know.
Like when you're a superstar, you can't just...
I mean, you just walked in here and like lit up the room. Your energy even just now was different than when I saw you 2 years ago. Like you seem like you're leaning into it.
Yeah, like I'm already knowing the rope, nothing. Like it ain't my first time, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't as timid as I was at first. But like now I still don't want to do it, but like I know what to do now though.
Okay.
Do you think you're on a run? Because I talked to an artist that's definitely a peer, and they said something to me which it made me think about you different. They said you're on such a run in the last 2 years with putting out hit after hit, verse after verse, that's smashing. They feel like of the new generation, it's kind of like a Wayne-like run. Do you feel like you're on a run, or you just take it day by day?
I take it day by day, but I be saying I'm in my bag. Like so, like I don't know if that means on the run.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm in my bag right now.
Has it felt different this time around? Like, you know, I mean, it's new energy, it's new music. Like, is it, but you are doing interviews now. Is it just like, all right, let me just try something new with all this?
Right. Basically, as far as like interviews and shit, that'd be like Pino, really.
Yeah.
Like, but once they explain it, then like Thug too though. Like Thug, he play a big part. Like, once they explain to me different little stuff or whatnot, then I'm like, all right, it makes sense for what it's worth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I just ain't used to people asking me questions. Sitting down, that's like interrogation.
I was about to ask you that.
I gotta ask, because I seen one time you respond to like a meme page or something. Did you really start rapping like 2-3 years ago? And because I'm not, the level you're rapping at and how consistently
That's
you going on.
That's what my personals be asking me, like, now you had to been rapping. Like, niggas you know I ain't been rapping. Still be asking me, like, you don't. But I've been had a passion for music though.
Right.
Like, real deal, write down lyrics to songs, like other people's songs. I always had a passion for music, so I guess I just picked it up over the time. But I ain't never, probably I rhyme throughout the day, not like make a song, you'll say something that sound like a bar. Like something cool, like I say that, but like far as just me rapping or just trying to rap or freestyle, I ain't never been on that.
I always like, and I always imagine this, because I always said, like, in my mind, like, just me imagining you, like, P, he know you know from the streets prior and all that, but, like, it's something that he saw in you when you might have just been chilling on the block, making a little rhyme here and there, that led you to here. You know, because it's like, you're too good to not have, like...
It's more Coach K. It wasn't even the rhyming part about it. It's really like I got something to talk about. So at this, like, only thing I had to do was find out how to make it go with, how to make it sound good, how to make it rhyme. So like, I got something to talk about versus just trying to rap. So Coach K was more so like, what everybody rap about, what everybody doing, that's like what you be doing. Like, you should just try to rap. But this was like 14, 15. I ain't trying to rap.
What does My Turn mean? Because I remember seeing you in the at least what it mean to you? Because I remember seeing you in the freestyle video. You had P eating some food while you just kind of, y'all was just in studio doing the video to that song, and like, of course you're in that QC infrastructure where you're seeing everybody do their thing, everybody's popping off, and it felt like you kind of played your role until like recently you just seem like you're just the hottest out, period. Like, what does My Turn mean for you?
Yeah, like that. Like, it was my turn to be like, not even to be the hottest out, but to like show them how I'm coming. Like, that's how I felt over the time, cause like I already was out, and I haven't dropped nothing in a year. And even when I dropped something a year ago, it was like a mixtape. Like songs I just made probably recently just cause I kind of got caught up in the new lifestyle and whatever was going on. So then I started seeing like, just the comparisons of me and everybody else and whatever going on with the music that I had then. And I knew for a fact, like I became something way different. Cause we listening to the music over the year time. Like some of the songs on my album like kind of new, but I had a whole nother album to turn in before this album. Like I knew it was like gonna be different from what people were used to.
How far ahead are you thinking when you have people like Coach K, Young Thug, you know, telling you how talented you are and teaching you the business? Are you now, at least it sounds like it with this album, are you thinking about like 5-10 years from now, still being one of the hottest rappers around?
I don't really think about like how to rapper, but I try to have my business together, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm at like a great stage right now, like, and I can see myself even getting bigger. So even in 5 to 10 years, I'm gonna have to either be at that stage or bigger. So it's like either it's gonna be rapping or somebody else gonna be rapping or one of the people I meet through rapping help me invest in something else. Like, there's no backwards with me, so it's like 5 to 10 years always on my mind. 5 to 10 years on my mind more than anything.
Do you feel like you're still gonna have like, one of my favorite joints off the album is Something to Prove, and I felt like for me, that was me as a Baby fan, your arrival just on some rapping shit.
Right.
But like with the name of that song, and as good as everything is going, like you projected to do big numbers and all that, you got the streets, you got mainstream. Do you feel like going forward, you still gonna always feel like you got something to prove?
Yeah, I always got something to prove where I come from, cause to me, you feel me? Like, you see so many goofies get to this level and do something stupid, or my peers, it's just like, I got something to prove to. It ain't even like, it don't be so much to the world. When I talk, it'll really be talking like to my people. Yeah. You feel me? But it took, like, and got to the world. Right. When I be like, I got something to prove, like my mama and them. Like,
yeah.
So it'd be like a person like the P, I got something to prove to P. You feel me? Like, I ain't got nothing to prove to no nigga on the street or like no other rapper or nothing. But I really got something to prove to my people. So with me having to prove to them, like, I'm gonna prove it to you too, though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I always thought that you was always showing and proving for a lot, because I watched your documentary World Star before, and I seen your parents, well, your mom and your sisters and everything, and it just seemed like, you know, from them speaking, like you came from a nice household, but they were saying how like you was running around getting money since you was younger. Right. So it's like, some of the stuff that you went through, the trials and tribulations in the streets, did that like kind of help you today with how you handle your business and music?
All the way up, million, billion%. Like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even be able to carry myself the way I carry myself now. That's why I tell them, like, I ain't never been a rapper, I ain't never did certain stuff, but I done been through this. But I ain't never been through this. Like, I sit down and talk to people, I get a lawyer, you feel me? Like, shit, like, but versus just the everyday struggles, or not even struggles, like the everyday tactics or something, like, for instance, somebody trying to follow me, or me having to watch my surroundings, or me knowing what type of people to talk to and not, like those little things, or how to save my money, or I heard about taxes before I got money, you know what I'm saying? Like, those type of things helped me today.
You was taxing yourself, because they said on the doc that you had 100 bands in the crib when you got locked up. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's interesting, because we've seen artists trying to perform and sort of other artists running up on him, or fans just doing things that are out of pocket, and in those moments you can't have an emotional reaction, but we never really see those moments from you either.
I try my best to stay away. You know, those moments happen, but I just thank God they don't be on camera. Like, you feel me? Like, it's some of this stuff you can't avoid, you know what I'm saying, in these situations. You feel me? But sometimes you can. Like, and a lot of times I be saying I didn't became a hoe for this money. Like, and it's kind of true. Like, a lot of shit that I want to go for, I go for now, because it don't make sense, you feel me? Like,
I do got a question about the album a little bit more. You dropped 2 singles before, and I thought it was brave that you ain't dropped a single with a feature on it. You dropped Whoa, you dropped Something to Prove. One of them even dropped on the same day that, you know, Future and Drake dropped, you know, Life is Good. And I was like, this nigga, he's betting on himself, because you got a lot of features on here that's really good. Right. You know, you got a song with Uzi, of course, you and Gunna, y'all like a good duo. But like, you chose to put out 2 songs, no features. Was that by design, or it just happened to happen?
Yeah, like not happen like that, but all my big hits with somebody anyway. Then one time my label told me that, like, something about some money, but they like, but your major songs, you be splitting them with somebody. You feel what I'm saying? But all the songs what I'm on, I could send them to somebody. Then I just like, I'm gonna just do the second verse. Like, I was gonna send Whoa to Gunna.
Really?
Yeah, like, call Gunna if you want your Birkin. Once I say his name, he automatically go on the second verse. You feel me? I just didn't send it to, I already told him and everything. Like, hey, I got a song, goddamn, I'm gonna send it to you. You feel me? He didn't heard it and all that.
That's the same with Yes Indeed as well, too?
Like Yesterday was actually Dre's song.
Okay.
He just sent it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I see that you and Gunna, for y'all have done like a whole album. Y'all never really sat down and like.
Yeah, well, never. It'd be just like that.
Yeah.
I send it to him, he send it to me. Like.
You mentioned Thug earlier, and you know, as people talk about like that new Atlanta scene that's really like flourishing, they look at you, they look at Gunna, and they say you guys are the dudes that's further in the sound, further in the culture, everything.
Right.
Like, how do you look at, you know, if someone says, yo, Baby and Gunna, they sons of Young Thug in terms of sounding alike.
Right.
Even though they carved their own lane, but they sound alike. Was there influence there or what?
I just don't be like a nigga be saying son.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
We be saying, like, you feel me? But on that aspect, like, hell yeah, like, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even just on the sound, cause I don't even sound like Thug rapping to me. You know, like some of the notes, you know, like the swag.
I think some people just think melody and like.
Yeah, that's how they probably say, but I don't rap like Thug. But like a lot of the influence came from him for sure.
Yeah.
Like he like the first one from around the way. Like our age who was a rapper. Like a real rapper, like a celebrity, like and he gave me the game, you know what I'm saying? Like to this day he'll whatever he got to say or whatever he been through, he'll tell me. So he definitely influenced. Like so when they like a son of, like, you know, I ain't no nigga son, but for sure like that level, cause studio with him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that on that level to be like, you know, I'm like a product of him rapping. Gunna is too though, definitely.
And it's ill to see, like, you know, with 4PF, what you doing, like, with, like, 42 Doug. You know what I mean? Like, you giving, like, the same tutelage a bit so that they could do their own.
Right, exactly.
Shit,
like, the same thing, because that's how I know it.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I ain't really get it, like, on some fuck nigga shit. Like, I really had a couple homies who solid and, like, try to help me. So I try to tell them how a nigga told me.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're thinking big when it comes to business. I was surprised to hear you say that one day you want to sign like the next Selena Gomez, who's a mega pop star. There's no shortage of money in rap right now, but for you to be thinking pop, it's surprising to hear.
Right.
Why would you want to branch out that far even?
Cause I see, you know, I ain't no dummy. You feel me? Like, I know what's what. Like, and that's what I want to do. That'd be like the smartest thing for me to do. Not saying I won't be managing the next Lil Wayne too, but
Because you've mentioned also loving female rappers too.
right.
But
Female rappers, they dope. They got, you know, like they get a whole different wave, and I realize that. You feel me? I see
That's
that.
a
Like,
wave.
they get a whole different
Nah, for
wave.
real.
Like, yeah, the females, they got a whole different wave.
Well, hold on. As we're sitting here, I just remembered, I seen you on a comment that actually said you would cool off interviews after people took some stuff you said like the wrong way. Are you like more careful in what you say now?
Hell
Like,
nah, I was dead ass serious.
yeah.
But like I said, you know, my man don't be like,
Shouts to P.
make it sense, you know what I'm saying? Damn, what they came up with, like, cause I don't really know how to like talk, filter what I'm trying to say up. So if you like ask me something, and that's how I feel, I'ma say it. Like not trying to say it to an audience or make sure like
You're not trying to like offend anyone.
I ain't trying to offend nobody or nothing, or I ain't trying like I ain't really thinking about them. I'm like, we just having a conversation. So I ain't really used to being on camera and
True.
to the point where cause now if you ain't get what I'm saying, then I can explain it. But then now it's like I can't even explain on it. So like, but I ain't never like interviews from day one though.
And I mean, that's also because you've been using the street longer than you've been doing this.
Right.
Right.
And the only time you been in like situation like this, it ain't right.
Right.
Shouldn't be answering this question. You know, different artists have different strengths, and we heard someone say recently that they're making so much money without ever having to do shows. They don't even see why they should perform anymore. Can you imagine just cutting shows out of your life and just selling money off of streaming?
That's how I make money right now. Like I make money screaming, but I don't know who the hell. But like they probably don't make shows like I make shows. I be booked, so I don't see me like. I don't know.
So have you always enjoyed being on stage as soon as you started? Was that something you were ever nervous about, the way you don't really
I mean, that's how
like
I get
interviews?
the money though. Like I get other money, but it don't be like show money.
Who's your competition these days in terms of like, you know, sometimes they try to generationalize like rappers. Like, yo, he new, so he got to compete with these dudes.
Right.
Do you see like every rapper, like who do you think is your competition? You about to
Nobody.
put up some major numbers, almost
Nobody.
200,000. I know P want to get to that.
Nobody.
Nobody?
Nobody.
You don't look at
if-
what somebody else doing and be like,
Even
damn.
if I was doing less than them, like, not saying nobody, because I'm like on some high horse nobody, but like, that's how I can perform.
But no inspirations either, though? Like you see what somebody like, damn, this nigga's killing him, and I gotta...
Yeah, but it could be a young dude, yeah. I'm very, like, I can get inspired by somebody else easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it give me a drive, but I ain't never been that competitive. Like, some people automatically got a competitive mind state. You feel me? Like, even I'm seeing it like with people who I thought like I'm kind of, it'd be like, I ain't on that. Like, cause even hustlers, some hustlers is competitive hustlers.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like, well, I gotta make sure I do this, or I gotta kill these niggas, I ain't never been there. It just been like, as long as I'm the man where I'm at, I'm good. I always been like that. So now, and then I actually watch niggas fall off like that in a way. Like, watching the next man, like, I can't really pay attention to nobody. Like,
Are you even really listening to a lot of the competition?
I listen to
some
every-
artists,
I listen
you
to
do. Some
everybody.
people just
Really?
tune out completely to stay in their pocket.
hell no. I don't even listen to me. Like, I listen to me, but over time, you know, that shit, we keep listening to that shit all day. I listen to everybody, like, not that bullshit though, you feel me? But
Yeah.
the ones who out here talking about something, I'm on it. I could tell you their whole verse right now, like real deal. Like, I listen to music.
You ever
But I
redid
been
a
had
verse?
the passion.
You ever like redid a verse? Like after like somebody sent you a feature? Cause like you always kill features.
Right.
You ever like redid a verse, be like, yo, nah, I don't think I got that one.
Yeah. Only like 2 times. I'm trying to think too, like, and I changed my verse. On Hitting Up, I changed the end of something I said. Me and Gunna. And then the dude Fabio from New York,
Yeah.
he got a Big Drip song. I
Yeah.
sent him a verse, but I was like, bro, I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a new one. But I ain't never sent him a new one. So the one that's gonna come out was the one I ain't really think I walked on.
Yeah.
Like, but other than that, like, when I give out, I ain't really too to the point.
How much are you involved in creating an actual song? So we know you're obviously like a great rapper, but are you ever like in the studio with the producer playing back the song, being like, I don't like this part of the beat, I don't like this, how this cut,
ain't
or do
got
you
it.
just like let them
So that's
handle
how
that?
that's how I feel like I ain't even where I know where near I'm going, cause I ain't even got that stage yet. I don't even know how to record.
What you mean?
Man, none of that.
You do a good job of it.
But you want to be able
Not
to like,
like I'm talking about
physically do
like,
it yourself.
other rappers know how to like go on the computer and like, just anything. I don't know how to say. I just know how to talk to my engineers. That's why I keep like to say engineers, cause I ain't even got into that yet. But I know I'm gonna get into that. Like, and then once I get into that, I feel like my mind will be even more open. Then I actually be into music to the point I feel like I even be better than what I am right now. Like right now, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, like putting out music. Like I ain't even got into the actual art of music yet. Like. When I'm like telling the producer, I don't even know if like that's a piano or a guitar. You know what I mean? Like, I like that one. And they like, that's a guitar. You know what I'm saying? Like I never even sat with a producer and let him cook me up a beat.
Really?
I ain't got that vibe yet.
But that's the
Is
next
it because
step.
things is moving so fast for you?
Just probably like how I started, just getting beats for people. So then, you know, folks like, let me pull up on you. I don't really got that kind of space where it's like, cause when I go to the studio, I'm ready to rap. I ain't really trying to sit right there with you and then we come up with a beat, I be ready to rap. So I tell my engineer, just pull up beats.
Are you all business in the studio? Some people, you know, come with all your friends, you kick it for a few hours, whatever. Some artists don't want anyone in the studio, it's just them recording. What do you like?
I gotta have to kick it. The kick it might be the song, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like on some everyday rapping, I ain't on no super bar shit in my head, you feel me? I'm on some
You rapping about life.
Based on like the vibe in the
current
studio.
life, you know what I'm saying? That's why I think my music do good. Cause I'm rapping about current life. Like I ain't even know where it boxed in somewhere and just trying to come up with music, write music.
Like concepts, so that you just rap about what you
But
know.
I'm just rapping about what's going on in life, what I'm doing, what I keep hearing everybody else saying and shit.
Is that where you came up with, like, I seen you say, like you try to make songs that people can make into their captions?
For sure. Like even the shit I say, cause that's how I use my Instagram. Like before I start rapping, I only listen to songs. All my captions are songs.
Yeah.
Like even now, all my captions come from songs. So
That is true.
once I start rapping,
Parody accounts used to hit hard.
I just like I need to say something that I know that I use as a caption. Like you know what I'm saying? Like then
That
that's
also
how I
makes
start
it
putting in my
timeless
head.
though. Like instead of like you being so specific, like those caption type like raps. You know, people used to say
Right.
with Drake, they're like timeless because it's kind of like
forever.
advice. It's like it could be advice for hustling, advice for your love life.
Anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My favorite song on the album is "Emotionally Scarred." You say you rap about your
That's my
real
favorite.
life.
That's my favorite song too.
Really?
Yeah.
And I want to know, at least for you, maybe how this industry has probably scarred you, and also like what you've gone through life that scarred you as well.
I ain't gonna lie, the industry ain't really just, well, I'll take that back. This industry has scarred me a lot already, cause it's like, it happened so fast with me, like people change fast too, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't got the same relationship with people who I thought I would have, you know what I'm saying? Now that we in the industry, so that shit, that's like the only thing I can say that really just, you know what I'm saying?
Did it fuck you up at first, like when you experienced that for the first time?
Yeah, but like I'm saying, I already been through like shit in the street with my main man try to get me. So it's like now it's like, damn, it's like the same shit. So, you know, I know not to be sad, depressed about it. I know not to even cry about it, but like, I know what's happening. You feel me? Like one of them.
And you know
Cause I've been through shit like that before.
And you know you can only handle it a certain way in this.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so you can't, you know.
Yeah, and it's one of them. Like it's like some more shit. Like so, but I don't think none of that, none in the rap game or the industry had nothing to do with that song though. Like that was just on some wake up one morning and just, it's like the beat. If the beat make me get in that vibe, them the songs that I kind of like got them little slow little vibes on the beat. So whenever that's the beat that they played that night, man, shit went from them. But I made the song like just like one night though, the whole song. Like I just was in that vibe. I don't know. Something happened that day or something. I'm telling you.
Do you kind of also think about the run, like not only you're going on, but just like QC? Like you guys are a conglomerate. Like we can't look around and see many other versions of QC.
It's bad. It's you can't really see it how you see it because we in it.
Yeah.
So like you on the outside, you can actually see. Like I can't even see myself how people see myself because on me, like y'all on the outside, y'all actually seeing what's going on. I'm so much of a part of it. Like even though I ain't taking it for granted, but I don't see it how everybody else see it.
Yeah, I mean, like, for me, I used to work for Rockefeller, so I see y'all as like a down south Rockefeller or like a Young Money or, you know what I mean? I think
so, you know, when I get older and then I probably see somebody else doing something like that, then I'm like, okay, them folk on, like, but far as like me and, then I never been into like a Rockefeller, so I can't even say, but we on that with them.
Right.
Rockefeller was on. But I say we on what BMF was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's the only thing, I don't know nothing about no powerhouse music industry or no labels back in like, so P my man, so I just know we doing what we supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
I seen you also say, just talking about the youth, and when you was talking with Joe and you was saying how like, you know, a lot of kids, they don't value themselves because they don't even know what the value, they don't have nothing. And just like you paying it forward, I see you doing like the donations like to schools and stuff. Like, do you feel like for the place that you in, that you are somewhat of a role model, or you know, like you using your platform to?
1,000,000,000%. Like I'm more of a role model than I know. And I'm learning that like every day just from seeing a young boy like straight mimic me, like anything I do almost. Then like I got parents who tell me that like my children, like anything you say they do it. Like you know what I'm saying? That and that be in my head in the studio too, cause I got children. You feel me? And my little boy, my little boy 4 years old, but he hang with his cousin who's 16. You feel me? Like so whatever his cousin say, he say.
Right.
And his cousin only say what I be saying. So now my little boy be saying what I be saying. I'm like, where the hell you get that from? I know I don't say that around you, but I'm putting it in my music. Your little cousin, them, they hear it. They saying it back to you. Then that's my daddy saying it. So like,
It kind of make you think about what you said.
Yeah, like when you're in the studio, then now you're like, damn, like what the hell? So I try to steer away from certain stuff.
Yeah.
Your relationship with DaBaby.
Right.
I think, you know, probably it's a little, I think, you know, initially people thought like they gonna have a problem with each other because the names. Clearly y'all didn't, right? But y'all linked up on a couple of songs and really like did some good stuff together. Like I've always thought personally, right, that DaBaby has a lot of charisma and that helps sell the music a lot. Have you learned anything from just seeing how, like, you know, his charisma, like whether it's in a video or whatever?
I hit him like, bro, man, turn me on them video folk, man. For real, you ask him, I'm like, bro. I didn't ask him to write the treatment for me for one of my videos. Like, like, cause I'm seeing like that'll help me with the, no, I ain't no hater at all, like, period. Like, and I ain't ashamed to be like, bruh, turn me on them folk, not on no like, no bullshit, like I try to go behind you. I ain't trying to steal no nigga sweat on nothing, like, it's enough money for all of us, you feel me, like, bruh, that work, you feel me, like, if I had something at work and you called me, I'm gonna give it to you. And he gave it to me, turned me on to his folks, goddamn, helped me with the video, all that, like.
Have you always been this open? It seems like you're just very receptive to just knowledge and growing, which a lot of people aren't. Were you like this growing up?
Yeah, that's how I kind of got far. I always hang around older people, so they like, I'm always listening. Like, even I listen to somebody who's younger than me, like, I'm just always listening. And my grandma always like, listen. Then I really learn shit when I listen. So I'm listening to you, and then when they talking about it, I know what they talking about.
Right.
Like, shit, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, man. I see like a lot of you like staying grounded, like you just saying like, you know, you sometimes you want to put yourself in a certain environment where you come from just so that you don't forget. You know, like how important is that to you?
All the way, cause like, I really have to just, cause sometimes I be like, bro, I got this money, I can do what the fuck I wanna do. Like, fuck it, but then I'll be like, that ain't the right way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yes, I want to flip out a lot of times, just act a straight nut around this bitch, you hear me? Like, for real. But I just don't do it. I got them thoughts though, like, I be around this bitch turn too, like, but then I just be like, hell nah, fuck that shit.
Baby, I gotta ask you, because 2 years ago, it's our little trophy for Everyday Struggle Awards. We're doing Verse of the Year, and they naming all type of people who were nominated. And I said, I got nominated, my nigga, Lil Baby. You had a verse, I think at the time on, I think it was Sold Out Dates.
It was Sold Out Dates.
And I'm like, yo, this nigga's just floated on this shit.
Yeah.
Amazing, it gotta be nominated. I wanna know your favorite verse, because I got a bunch of favorites from you. I got Sold Out Dates, I got, I think the first verse on Whoa was dope. You had a bunch on Gunna's tapes. What's the other one I'm forgetting? Okay, was dope.
That you got with her, Rich Pablo Juan, but it's like you started off, I can't remember the name of the song.
Yeah,
this shit you got on the City Girls every season joint was amazing. Like,
Right.
What's your favorite verse of your
I ain't gonna lie, that's hard though, like.
You gotta pick one, come on.
I be having some hard ass verses y'all ain't never heard on like some features, cause I ain't really got no switch. As long as you give me the money, no matter how much money I'm getting paid, I'm a rap. I don't really got that. That especially if I'm in that mood today, you feel me? Like, it's some shit on there, the bros like, man, you need to keep that shit. Don't even send them folk that shit. Like, put something else on there, but I'm like, if I put something else on there, it might be harder than this. Like, I can't really try to put nothing else on there. Like, it's some verses I got on some features, like, I want them bitches on my song.
Now you gotta give us a couple, man. Tell us at least one or two.
Damn, I don't even know, that's what I'm saying. Damn, I shot a video, any of that long. I think it's called like Bentley. Something like rich nigga with a lot of jewels. Something. You're like, this might be a baby takeover. I take a Megan bitch and give her a makeover. So it's like some crazy shit. Like,
do you know where you write it? Like, did you ever write one and like, so do you be letting your homies know before you do it? Like, nah, I got some shit to say today, or do you just go in there and just like be like, all right, I'm gonna just surprise everybody in the room after I get this shit done?
Yeah, I'm on that. Nobody can hear me when I rap.
All right.
They in there, I tell my engineer, turn that shit off and put your headphones on.
So he can hear you.
I don't want y'all to hear it till I got it. Like, when I get done, like.
Do you write or do you punch in?
I punch in. I don't write, but I don't want bro to hear it though until it's over with, like till I'm done. Like, anywhere, anybody, even my feature, anybody, I don't want them to hear it.
Is it because you don't want to look outside and see people give you the facial expression? Because like that's kind of like that.
I don't know. It just it take me out my element when I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
take me
crazy
out my element.
with the no writing thing, because there was a one point in time where the only people that people like discussed not writing was Biggie and Jay-Z. Like not writing, but now like you don't write. Like, did you know that they didn't do that either? Like,
nah, but I know like I ain't never seen nobody write. Thug, them, the Migos, people who I been in the studio with, really was only like Thug, the Migos, and then all the people who come in, who did music with them, I ain't never seen none of them writing nothing.
Not even none on the phone?
Nah, I tell you, I used to remember, I just seen Takeoff sometimes, like have some in his phone, but I ain't never seen nobody write no rap, so I ain't even know nothing about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in prison, when I got to prison, they write rap, they ain't have a choice, but I ain't even never seen nobody write raps and then be in there like, in the rap.
Gotta go
I
on
ain't
the
never
top.
seen that.
Yeah, Thug's best studio story, I think, is him just getting a mega check and going in and writing check, which is a great song, you know what I mean? It just comes off of the top. It's pretty crazy.
So almost every song is kind of like a freestyle then.
Yeah, every song really a freestyle to the point where some of them songs I got, I don't even stop. I just take a part of what I said and make it a hook. And then shit, go from there.
You have so many hits already, but sorry, do you ever know, can you ever like tell which song is like really, really gonna take off, or is it always a surprise to you?
Nah, most of the time I be knowing. Like, I be knowing like, I don't know what hits is, but I know they gonna hit what I wanted to hit. Like, Something to Prove, I knew Something to Prove was gonna do what it needed to do. Like, and to me, my do what it needed to do be just in rotation. Like, I ain't flop. You feel me? That's all I be shooting for, like to make sure it's in rotation, not the flop. I ain't shooting for like the number one song. This bitch gotta be harder than this. It's like I know this could stand up and stay in the rotation.
As you said, like you had to come in because we give you mad props on the show. If it was ever a time that we did critique you, I remember I think it was last year, and it was about the quantity of music you were putting out. And we were like, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. But we were like, yo, I think you put out 3 projects and we're like, you don't want to flood the market and like just oversaturate stuff. Right. Do you think about that, or is your philosophy like, I know a lot of artists' philosophy is like, I make it, everybody get it, what up?
I don't think like that. Like, I done had niggas tell me that they don't be doing all them features because they don't want to be out. Man, I ain't tripping. I don't think like that, honestly. I know that if it's that though, yeah. Like, boy, I'm too many. But I'm everywhere now though, like, but in a bad area, like, I ain't getting that, like, that I'm tired of this nigga vibe.
Yeah, you think your sound could ever be drowned out, like, or like,
possibly, one day, you feel me? Possibly, like, I don't know nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, because a lot of people who stay successful forever out of this rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can still get booked at 60, you know, like some of these old cats, like.
Yeah.
But I think of it as one day it come to an end. Like, you only can rap for a certain amount of time.
And how much time do you think that is? Because I know you have your future business plans already, but
when I
what's
get
that
old,
time
I can't even be rapping about certain shit.
What counts as old though? Because to the internet, I feel like 27's old, but that's not really old. What's old to you?
27, I'm like getting old. But
come on,
not too old to rap.
Not too old to rap.
But once you get like 35,
that's over.
You be too like anything. So like once you get like 30, you alright. Like 31, 32, you alright. And once you get like 33, 34, you down there old. Like it's time to get it together. Because when you get 40, you definitely like old to be a rapper. I ain't saying old, I'm just saying on some rapping shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So at that point, right, if you're still passionate about the music, would you still put out music but still have your other side ventures, or you just, I can't do this anymore, I look crazy?
I can't say, depending on the money. Yeah, because I ain't no telling. I get 40 and I might get $2 million show. I'm going to get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At 40. Or I could, I can't really say, but just in my head. And I ain't gonna say that's in my head, because I'm trying to take that out of my head so it don't be that. But from what I know, like, it don't last that long. So like I kinda going at it like it ain't gonna last that long. So like I kinda like get it while it's going. Like this is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save my money, I'm gonna try to rock their ass till I can't no more. Now if that never stopped, then we just never stop. But if it stopped, then I'm good.
You seem like you got a passion for it though. Like it's like I hear you, but I feel like Baby by 30, like you gonna have grown so much as an artist. Like I feel like you always gonna feel like you got something to talk about just by your mindset of.
Yeah, I could go for that.
You know. So is it gonna like
on some Jay-Z shit?
Yeah,
right.
like you gonna. Yeah. Of course, you ain't gonna be. It ain't the same trap talk, but you know it might be elevated.
Trap talk. He be talking, but it's like business trap talk.
Exactly.
It's like trap art talk.
Same shit. Like,
but it's like elevated.
Yeah.
How I'm talking about like this spot I spent this and this Dior store. Then he be talking about this company on this part.
We talking about art.
It's like
art.
You feel me?
For real, but that's rich nigga shit. That's wealthy nigga shit.
It's cool. We want to hear you talk about
same
getting
thing.
billions off of the stock market in 5 years. I'll still listen to that.
Right.
Nah, but you just said it in a cool way though.
Exactly, which you're good at.
You gotta just whatever the everyday life on is. But you respect it coming from Jay-Z because you know that's what he's doing.
Right.
And you ain't hearing it, so when he used to go to talking about that, you want to hear that, especially when you know he used to talk like me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I could see that when I get that older, but not just dropping to albums and.
Yeah, not
so we're gonna have to see Baby in a few museums, and then, you know what I mean?
Shit like that.
You got a song with, when I saw the track list, right? I wanted to hear specifically the song with you and Wayne. And I'm interested to see how it came together. Like, what does Wayne mean to you? Because, like Wayne, I think for a certain generation is their Jay-Z, but I'm not too sure if we're still in that generation or after that generation.
I think the generation we in now, they ain't that, like, Wayne ain't the GOAT to them. Like, the young people,
who you think
they don't respect Wayne like an older crowd. But I know I got older fans too, though. Like, real old school people. Not old school, but I'm like a 90 baby.
Yeah.
Is that the middle generation that Cole talks about, or is it a little bit?
What do you think, like, for this generation now, who do you think their GOAT is?
I don't even think they GOAT niggas. Like, I don't know.
It's too soon?
Like, yeah, it's like a whole new wave. You see what I'm saying? To the point where it's not even, it's so many like I don't even know how it came about to be like, Lil Wayne was the GOAT, but like he started off at this age, you know what I'm saying? Like he stayed popping till he was this, he done been everywhere, every song, he been that nigga, he been the richest one, so like, then they like GOAT, but like, none of us, I don't see us, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody, everybody like 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years, like, nobody ain't came up to that point where it's like,
I get what
GOAT.
you're saying.
Like,
Who's
that's
your GOAT?
Like rapping?
Yeah.
Like Lil Wayne.
Wayne, okay.
Like,
okay.
he GOAT. Like,
Yeah, I seen you talk about like mixtapes, and you was like the only person you really knew that was rapping over other people's beats was really
like
Wayne.
Yeah, like on some, just, nigga just rapping on some old, just rapping. Like Wayne, but then he first one, like, Teeth, and like Wayne was like, the first of everything, really, like a lot of the stuff we get. A lot of the stuff I got from Thug got from Wayne.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff Wayne really, he was the only one at the point, you feel me? But a lot of the people who run the generation now, they wasn't around then. Like, I was hanging with older niggas back then.
Right.
So I was really supposed to not been on Lil Wayne like I was. But the older dudes who I was around was on him, so I kind of still remember him and stuff. Like, the songs I know of him, like, my little buddy them don't know. Like, my little buddy them don't even know Jeezy old songs and shit.
You can see that.
Like, but I do, because I was running around with, when you like 10, 11,
you was on some grown man shit when
you
was a kid.
feel me? Like, shit like that. So, like, I'm on every old song.
Right.
But, like, they don't even know them, so I ain't never heard them. They born in 2000.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so Trap or Die might mean something to you, but it might not mean something to a kid that's born
like, they don't know nothing about that. Like, but to me, I'm on that. Like, it's one of them ones.
Right.
But to them, it ain't on it. So, like, even like a Lil Wayne, like, when he was doing his thing, like, when he was really doing his thing, you gotta think, like, the generation who really, like, runs shit from, like, like, old enough to do what they want to do, like, you know what I'm saying? The 18, 20-something crowd, like.
Yeah.
And Lil Wayne didn't probably put out a mixtape like a tape for how long? Like 5 years?
Yeah, at least. I mean, he dropped something this year and last year, but like.
No, I'm talking about when he had that little weight.
Yeah. No, that was a while. That was from like 2012 to like pretty much 19. He dropped a couple of joints, but it wasn't on DSPs.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, so it's like 7 years from when the children who was like 12 to 19.
Yeah.
So that's when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Like 12 to 19, and they ain't heard no Wayne from 12 to 19, so they wouldn't be like, he the GOAT, you feel me? Like, they came up on everything else, because that's like your come up years.
Yeah.
Like, so.
And I see you talk about like 2015 a lot. Like, you were still a teenager around that time, right?
Yeah. 2015, 10 years ago. Nah, 5 years ago.
5 years ago, yeah, 5 years ago.
Yeah, I was like 18 then. 19.
Yeah, so it's like, for a kid that's, what, 12 at that time, they not really.
Like, you said 2015, I was in prison in 2015.
2015, okay.
I probably like talking like 2012, 2013.
2012. All right.
Shit like that, because 2014, 2015, I was in prison. I came home to 2016, something like that.
You've accomplished a lot in the last 5 years. That's really incredible. If you're looking back at being in prison in 2015 and 2020, you're on your second album, you dropped mad tape, mad hits.
Yeah, I'm finna be home.
Your favorite rappers.
I'll be home. I'll be home for 4 years. On July 1st, I'll be home for 4 years. So like over the last 5, 6 years, like from the time I went to prison to now, like, man.
Wow. Yo, it's really fun watching your run right now. They're telling me you gotta go, but I know Ak likes to get off his last rapid fire question, so I'm gonna give him a shot right now.
I was only gonna ask him one thing, because speaking to that same rapper that's his peer, he said they mentioned you and they mentioned Young Boy. They said the difference with those rappers as opposed to other people, like the kids wanna beat them. Like they look at your style and they wanna dress like you. They wanna be you. Like where did you get all of that from? Is it just kind of natural, or you kind of like molded yourself to become that person?
I just was being me. Like, I ain't never was like, well, I make these kids want to be me. And I know Young Boy ain't on that either. He just being him. You feel me? They just gravitated to us. You feel me? Like, I guess I want to be like Baby, but in a sense, why wouldn't you want to be like us? You feel me? Like, cause we giving that want to be like vibe, like still in the hood with cars, and it's tangible. It's like you could believe that. So it's like I want to be like him. Like, you don't want to be like Superman. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's too far-fetched. You feel me? No, even though he like the superhero and all, but you want to be like Baby. Cause he like, you seeing me pull up in the Batmobile, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, same way I grew up.
Right.
I don't think nobody really try to go out and like, I'm gonna get these folks on me. Once they feel they got them, you know, they probably do different stuff, but just far as the off top to just make these kids want to be like me, I ain't never even think that. I never was even rapping to kids, honestly. Like, even though I was a kid, I was on some like grown man trying to rap shit. Like, but it just went when the kids started loving me though. Like, but I like, in my head, like, what a kid song? Cause kids could dance to it and shit. You feel me? I get a lot of.
When you get to the verse,
and I ain't talking about nothing about kids though.
Yeah, you ain't talking about nothing about kids with that song.
They love the song. You feel me? So it's like.
You got a nice balance, man. You definitely got a nice balance.
Right.
For sure.
Yo, congratulations on the album. It's really fun watching you right now. It's just like fun. It looks like you're having a good time. Fans are enjoying it. Go check out My Turn right now. Lil Baby.
I'm having fun right now. It's not my first time having fun.
Really?
Since I've been like rapping, like having fun. I'm having fun right now though.
That's
different.
You could
It's easy
see
to have
it,
fun
man.
when you're
Yeah.
number one.
That's not necessarily true. That's not
I mean,
necessarily
you about to
true.
do 200. Like, do you have any? You think about like sales in terms of like you definitely gonna be number one, but you look at that 200 number like, yo, I want to get that.
Nah.
I feel like that's where the heavyweights start, and there's only like about 5 of them.
That's how they trying to make it seem. That's what they try to put it on my head, but I ain't know that. You feel me? Like, I ain't know like ain't too many doing 200.
Yeah,
like,
that's that number.
Yeah, like they like, well, you need to do 200. Like,
You got
I'm
this,
like,
though.
bro, that shit hard. Like, if I do 50, in my head, you feel me? Like,
From where you come from, how you came up, that shit.
yeah, like how I'm rocking, like
absolutely.
that's what it mean to me. Like, my nigga ain't saying baby flop. You feel me? Like, they drop that bullshit ad take. For like really like, bro, this like for me to see like, bro, this the album of the year from multiple people, and it's only like March, February. You get what I'm saying? Like, just stuff like that get me to like, man. Like,
I feel like you already won with that.
Like that's my night number one's the 200. Like for them to say that, and I ain't seen them say that to nobody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but when like I'm good at seeing shit. Now if you could show me the people who did 200, and then show me the people who didn't do, or just show me the list of people that did 200, so that means everybody else ain't did 200, then I go to feeling like that means something. Like when they show me like only these people that did 200 over these many years, like then I'm like, oh, that means something. Like, you feel me? But after that, you know, like right now while it's going, but I ain't gonna let that get to my head. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna think about that too much. Like really try to act like it ain't nothing. Like
That's good. Ak and I were just having a conversation in the green room about success and how it doesn't always necessarily bring happiness. You know what I mean? You might be infamous, you might make a lot of money, but you might not be personally happy. So I'm really happy to hear that you're actually enjoying this and like soaking up these moments and having a good time.
The money
That's
and the
dope.
success don't make you happy though.
Not
the
at all.
fame, none of that shit. You just gotta be in a space in your life where you just happy with yourself. And I'm like in that space right now. Like
That's dope.
Amazing, yo. Keep having fun. Go check out My Turn. Come see us again when you're in New York. We appreciate you pulling
I
up.
appreciate y'all for having
It's
me.
long overdue, man.
See you guys
Definitely.
tomorrow on
We talk
Everyday
about it like every
Struggle.
day.
Yeah.
We do talk
For
about
sure.
you like every day.